The city of Liverpool was cast in a shadow for 24 hours after that semi-final defeat. But today the sun is shining and there was an air of renewed excitement when queues began to form at 10 o'clock this morning at Anfield for the match which could make Liverpool champions for the 4th time in 5 years. The team receiving a quite tremendous welcome, the crowd believing in the resurgence of the Liverpool spirit, and so too does Bob Paisley, who has named the same 11 players. The only change being at substitute, where the injured David Fairclough is replaced by Howard Gale. And if Gale gets his first chance in the Liverpool side, he'll be hoping to do as well as fullback Avi Cohen has done recently. After his performance on Thursday, he now makes his home debut in the league side. Aston Villa standing 5th in the league despite a season of injuries and upheaval. This is the side which won at Coventry on Tuesday, one of the youngest in the club's history. And at number 4 we see 18-year-old Noel Blake, who made his league debut last Saturday and also found time this week to help Aston Villa to win the FA Youth Cup. Bob Paisley, the Liverpool manager, chasing his personal 8th league title in 41 years' service at Anfield. Referee today is Terry Morris of Leeds. Aston Villa wearing white start the match. And curiously, it was Aston Villa who Liverpool beat here last year to clinch the championship. They won that night 3-0. Liverpool defending the Kop end, that was Phil Thompson. And they know what they have to do, Liverpool. 2 points today would be enough, irrespective of what happens to Manchester United. Avi Cohen playing at left-back. Here's Ken Swain, the Villa captain, who happens to be a Merseysider by birth. Looks for Shaw. Ray Kennedy. Well, he was trying to find Hansen the other night when the Arsenal goal was scored. Here's Kennedy again. McDermott's in there. And he's found Sammy Lee, and Phil Neal's making a run outside. McDermott. Dalglish. Won back by Neal. And here's Linton for Aston Villa. Up to Gary Shaw, number 8. He'll be playing forward with David Geddes for Villa. It's Gibson, the Villa left-back. It was Neal's tackle. Here's Dalglish, beaten by Ormsby. Away by Hurd. That's Geddes chasing with Hansen. Linesman flags. Free kick to Liverpool. That was Ray Kennedy. Hansen. Quite a strong breeze blowing around the ground, and the sun shining. Here's Phil Thompson. Five players forward for Liverpool. Here's Ray Kennedy, number 5. Neal, Sammy Lee, free in the centre. Dalglish. Owen Rimmer came, McDermott, Johnson! Oh, what a start! And David Johnson is the scorer. 2.5 minutes gone. Dalglish committed Rimmer. The ball ran loose, McDermott cleared the defenders with his cross, and David Johnson applied the finishing touch for his 26th goal of the season, and Liverpool take the lead. The very start that they wanted. Neal, McDermott, Dalglish. There's a foul, heavy challenge in the back of Dalglish by Gibson, in fact, number 3. Again, there are 6 red shirts pressed forward into the Aston Villa half. Neal making it 7 now. Johnson. Little flick for Dalglish. Johnson again. Johnson was still suffering from that eye injury he sustained in the third of the semi-final battles. You'll see the mark under his right eye possibly later, but he's on target here. Dalglish combining well with him. That was Cohen, and Gary Shaw was using his arms, I think. Villa's top scorer this season on Avi Cohen. Here's Souness. Hansen. Cohen. McDermott coming for it. Souness is pushed well forward here. This is Kennedy out to Lee. There's Souness. Challenged by Gordon Cowans. The England under-21 international, for whom such a big future has been predicted. That was Hurd. Then Cowans. Then Geddes. Thompson in the way, he hung on well there. This is Ray Kennedy. McDermott's made the run through the inside left position. Kennedy's shot, great save by Jimmy Rimmer. One Arsenal man of the past defies another. Ray Kennedy let one go with his left foot, and Rimmer, flying to his left, made a fine save. And Rimmer comes for the cross and makes it. Very consistent goalkeeper he's been, with 3 clubs. Gibson. Villa playing with a 4-man midfield. Won the championship 11 times before this season, and the next best to that is 8. Ironically, that is Arsenal. Late for Aston Villa. In the way, Souness. Bremner. Ormsby. Swain's challenge and a foul by Kennedy. Ken Swain, although born on Merseyside, came to Aston Villa from Chelsea, and he's been made captain for the time being in the absence of Dennis Mortimer, who's injured. And he'll take the free kick. Let's get this up. It's going to come to Hurd. And there goes Geddes again. Linton. Oh, it's an own goal by Avi Cohen, is it? It's gone out the far post. A goal for Aston Villa. What a silly goal, really. Linton got a jab on it. And I thought Cohen, the defender, might well have been the last player to touch the ball. At any rate, it's 1-1 with 25 minutes gone, and Liverpool by no means as much on their way as that early goal indicated. Thompson. Hansen. That was Gordon Cowans. Now then, Liverpool being asked to lift themselves yet again. What a strange week it's been. Cohen. Swain. Kennedy. Uncertainty again at the heart of the Liverpool defence with the ball in the air. Souness, Johnson, Souness. And suddenly an incentive for Aston Villa. Shaw's offside, mind you. Half an hour gone, Neil's cross. In goes Dalglish with Blake. Ray Kennedy's there, but so is Rimmer. No real power on the header. Cowans. Hansen. Dalglish to McDermott. Now there could be something on here. Johnson out wide, supporting runs from Lee and Neil. Here's Neil. Dalglish. Here's Lee. The challenge was sufficient to put him off, and indeed to deflect the ball because it's a Liverpool throw. Cohen. Neil. He tried to take on perhaps one too many. This is Shaw on the break for Aston Villa with two to his left, namely Hurd, who's got the ball now, and Geddes, who's gone back inside. And that's offside. Liverpool fully aware that even a drop point here would give them a chance still of winning the championship at Middlesbrough, but they don't want it to hinge on that game. That's Blake. Geddes. Oh, he's onside too, it's Bremner. And Clement's having to come, and it's awkward. What a saving challenge that was. And can Liverpool make something out of it on the break themselves? Not like that, they can't. Swain. And onside again. Hansen and Swain's in here for Villa. And he's put the ball over, and Liverpool are so untidy and at odds with each other in defence. Really, Aston Villa could have scored there twice over. Phil Thompson furious, and I'm not surprised. Swain got through and really did Liverpool a favour by putting it over the bar. McDermott is still complaining to the referee about an earlier challenge which left him on the ground initially. That was a chip from Souness. And a back header from Geddes out for a corner. Liverpool badly needing to settle their nerves, and what better way than to score just before half-time. It's their corner. Kennedy's flick. Phil Thompson's there! He's hit the bar! Whistle's already gone. Thompson, the Liverpool captain, with a presentable chance at the far post. But the first half ending on a very unhappy note for Liverpool. And the half-time whistle greeted with rather muted applause here at Anfield, because having started so well with a goal in the 3rd minute by David Johnson, Liverpool made a present of the equaliser with that Avi Cohen deflection, and Aston Villa then could so easily have taken the lead. So at half-time, Liverpool still find themselves with an awful lot to do. The crowd inside Anfield is over 51,000. The gates closed at around 2:30 at most entrances. Liverpool now attacking the Kop end. 1-1 might be enough to win the title, you never know, but the crowd here would like to see them do it in style. And Liverpool will be looking to get in front again if they possibly can. Ormsby's header. Certainly his performance in the first half, and that of the Villa defence, didn't make life any easier for Liverpool. But he missed that one and was covered by Swain. On by Shaw, here's Thompson. Souness. Gibson. Johnson. Blake and Johnson. Pat Hurd, the Villa number 6, has had his thighs strapped fairly heavily at half-time. Bandage on the left leg. This is Shaw looking for Geddes. And again, Hansen seemed momentarily caught out. He got back well, but the middle of that Liverpool defence not looking very comfortable. Thompson. Hansen. McDermott's pulled away to the left, number 10. Cohen has made a run forward. There he goes, but he's taken out the ball by Cowans. Here's Neil, though. Lee. In for Souness. And a challenge coming in from Blake gives Liverpool a corner. There's Kennedy. Sliced by Swain, but it's safe for the moment. Johnson making space. Finding Dalglish. Hung on well there. And here comes Abby Cohen. Oh, I say! At the same end, he's got one back. That's incredible. No wonder the Liverpool players are laughing. Abby Cohen is the scorer. I think the shot might have taken a slight deflection, but not enough to deprive him of the credit. It's 2-1 to Liverpool. Dalglish hung on well. The ball across to the left. Ray Kennedy very intelligently left it for Abby Cohen. And his shot, slightly glancing back off a Villa foot, makes it 2-1 to Liverpool, 5 minutes into the second half. And Cohen has scored for both sides at the Kop end on his league debut on this ground. And here's his name echoing around the crowd at that end of the stadium. Kennedy looks for Dalglish. Cohen's forward again. And a foul by Neil on Shaw. Here's Cowans. Here's Swain. Johnson. Dalglish just behind him, still Johnson. McDermott has missed a great chance to sew it up, really. Well, that was poor finishing by a man who scored so many great goals in his time. Johnson worked very hard to make the opening, and McDermott had space, but shot wide. Here's Kennedy. Dalglish. Kennedy. Souness. Blake is there, so is Cowans, thankfully for Villa. Souness was closest for Liverpool, but Villa want to make a substitution. And Tony Morley, a forward, will come on for the midfield player, Ivor Linton. Morley, who came from Burnley for £200,000. Bremner. Geddes. Don't. Kennedy with Lee outside him. Souness wants it played in. There he is. Touched off for David Johnson. Oh! That's the championship. And you couldn't have asked for a better goal to make sure of it. The scorer is David Johnson, his second of the match, and his 27th of the season. And the Kop really enjoyed that one. Souness let the ball run on, and Johnson just thumped it first time, and it flew in. Well, no wonder he's delighted, because the anxiety of this week, and indeed the anxiety which was still there in the latter part of the first half, has now disappeared in the sunshine, and Liverpool know that barring a miracle from Aston Villa, they've retained the championship title. Now, in the meantime, Aston Villa have got problems because they've made their substitution, and Bob Paisley, with the points looking locked up, will be hoping that Liverpool can continue to finish the match in the sort of style with which Johnson scored that goal. Villa's injury problems are over. 11 men back in action, and they kick off 3-1 down, with still nearly 20 minutes left. Well, what a cracking goal that was. Here's Gibson. Free kick in Johnson's favour. Gibson the offender. Taken by McDermott. Kennedy's coming in here. Oh, it's in! Ray Kennedy at the far post with the header. And poor Noel Blake seemed to collide with Rimmer as the ball went into the net. 4-1 to Liverpool. Well, Blake seemed to be trying to intercept that, but Kennedy's header finished up in the back of the net. So Liverpool now beyond recall, both in this match and indeed as champions. Gibson. That's Cohen. Here's Lee. Well, Blake was very unlucky there. Kennedy again. Johnson. McDermott to his right. Johnson going for his hat-trick. Kennedy may try and claim that goal as his, but I rather think it'll have to go down as an own goal against Blake. Well, how often Liverpool over the last few years have heard that chant from the Kop. Liverpool's 12th league championship and their 4th in 5 seasons. And in the end, after anxious moments in the first half, it was achieved in some style. Liverpool the winners by 4 goals to 1, and for the second successive year they clinched the title by beating Aston Villa at Anfield by a 3-goal margin. And the rest of the afternoon now will be the usual salute as the David Fairclough on the left and Alan Kennedy bring out the Football League Championship trophy, which will remain here at Anfield for at least another year. And what happens now is all about the communication between these supporters and the team that they've followed with such dedication down the years. And the team have responded with trophy after trophy. Ray Clements, the goalkeeper, wins his 5th League Championship medal. Like Phil Thompson, they equal Ian Callaghan's record now. And Liverpool back in the European Cup again, where they've been for the last 5 years. And indeed, perhaps the most compelling statistic is that for the last 8 seasons, this club have finished either first or second in the First Division. Suddenly, the disappointment of Thursday night is overtaken by another League Championship celebration. It's nice to see Sammy Lee there with the trophy, because Liverpool, even now, are building for the future. Avi Cohen and Sammy Lee brought into the side just recently. Ian Rush and Richard Money signed this week. Liverpool never stop thinking about next year. This fantastic bond between the Kop and the Liverpool team, which has existed for many, many years. It was heightened during Bill Shankly's days here, and it's been polished many times since, rather like that trophy. And the championship is with Liverpool yet again.
Which started in the sunshine in Southampton back in August, now ends in the sunshine in Leeds, with the team looking for its 7th consecutive victory and hoping that Aston Villa and the gods are on their side at Anfield. It's a side which shows just one change from last week, with Gordon McQueen returning at number 5. There was a scare about Jimmy Nicholl, but he was past fit this morning, and so completes a season in the number 2 shirt in every game. Leeds United, as usual, make changes. They've had so many injuries over the course of the season. They make 3 changes from the team beaten at Wolves last week. Their form at home, though, very different from their form away. They haven't been beaten in the last 7 appearances here, and indeed haven't conceded a goal in their last 5. Referee this afternoon is George Flint of Kirkby in Ashfield. On the first Saturday of April, Liverpool had a 6-point lead over Manchester United. But on the first Saturday of May, the last of the league season, United still in the hunt. Pass intended for Jordan. Didn't have much accuracy and was also pushed along by the wind. Free kick against Thomas. I think he was somewhat surprised to find Harris coming in from that side. But his foot was up a bit. Hurd. Harris. 6 other Leeds players forward, but the ball out of play. They wait for the corner. First corner of the match, with 11 minutes gone. It's Cherry who flicked it off the crossbar. From the corner, the run was across the box by 2 players. Parlane looked the one with a better chance, but in fact it missed everybody. Came to Cherry, who hit it on the full, and it brushed the crossbar. Jimmy beating Brian there, the brother screen off. Could be a bit awkward in the wind. Parlane, Flynn, Harris, Graham far post, and turned in by Parlane. Waited his moment, did Carl Harris, before playing it back to Derek Parlane, who put it in very cleanly for his third goal since signing for Leeds United. 14 minutes gone, and Leeds United take the lead as they did in the match at Old Trafford. A match in which Manchester United missed from the penalty spot, ended up with a 1-1 draw, the equaliser coming from Thomas after Connor had scored the first goal. That match, incidentally, played before the biggest crowd of the season, over 57,000. Here's Thomas. Two possible angles from the free kick, either Nicol or Koppel. It's Koppel, and that's McQueen. Plenty of pace down, but after the bounce it was very gentle. Hurd, Harris, Flynn, nicely done. Chandler, Graham, Stevenson's on the left side, nicely played up by Chandler. Now the Reds on the counter. Jordan and Greenough forward of the ball carrier, who is McElroy. Here is Koppel. Greenough having to come across Jordan, and Lukic grabs it and manages to hold it away from the post. Really good counter-attack by Manchester United, mainly involving McElroy and Koppel, ending with Jordan unable to turn it in. Obvious problem for Martin Bakken, who's limping off. And it looks as though he's pulled a thigh muscle and will have to be replaced by Andy Ritchie. Andy Ritchie has taken his usual position on the right side up front. Parlane, Flynn made the room for himself, but it was well cut down by Thomas. Looked as though he'd found the gap, but Thomas was quick to turn to block. Parlane's flick, but it didn't fall for one of his colleagues. Thomas ends another Leeds attack, but the half-time whistle has gone and the players coming off to booze. So the half-time score, Leeds 1, Manchester United 0. Dave Sexton without a coat, sitting in the shadow, which makes it pretty cold down there. And Manchester United begin the second half attacking the goal to our right. Last time they were on top of the table was before the kick-off on December the 8th, and they were held to a 1-1 draw by Leeds United, and since then have been chasing Liverpool. A defeat in this match would end any chance for them because of Liverpool's vastly superior goal difference. Nickel. And it shows the problems with sun and wind. And Ritchie and Brian Greenough. And Brian Greenough this afternoon, as he got the tackle in on Ritchie there, has shown a great deal of the sort of form that he showed in better days when he was a Manchester United player and indeed an England player. Met by Jordan, Coppell and Madeley, spin on the ball. Oh, that's a magnificent turn, but it's over the top from Jordan after the goalkeeper couldn't take it. And Jordan looking very despondent, as well he might. It really was a superb piece of play by Steve Coppell, who turned back at 180 degrees and got a cross in which the goalkeeper couldn't take, and Jordan should have. McQueen. On by Greenough to Jordan. Well, he had to hit it first time because his angle was running out. Lukic was poised. Jordan. Chandler. Well, it's the beauty of the Football League that Leeds United are battling here as though they too were in contention for the championship. Nickel. Jordan, the cherry at his back. Jimmy Greenough. Oh, Jimmy Greenough. Fine save by Lukic. It's loose. Oh dear, and it was Thomas's shot that was blocked. Although I don't think too much was known about it. Jimmy Greenough is the player who is down. Looked as though he must score as the ball went over the head of the defender and came to him. Lukic was quickly out, couldn't get the ball as it ran away from him, and he was rescued by a defender who knew little about it as Thomas's shot was deflected for the corner. Jordan again on the 18-yard line. Here's Thomas. And Jimmy Greenough, and again the goalkeeper very quickly off his line. It ran loose for a second. Free kick given against Jordan, but it did run loose for a second. Nice bit of refereeing though. Quick word with the goalkeeper who'd done well, and he has looked very, very sharp getting off his line. And Parlin almost going all the way. have been nothing that Bailey could have done about it if the shot had been more accurate. Stevenson. Jonas. Still in. Minutes left for Leeds United to recall their first victory over Manchester United here since season 71-72 when they scored 5. There's Harris, appeal for handball, and handball has been given. Penalty it is. Referee had no doubts about it. McQueen protested. The referee immediately reacted, and the crowd shouted immediately too. And so Kevin Hurd with the opportunity to put Leeds United 2 up and Manchester United out of contention for the championship, whatever is happening at Anfield. Well, his opposite number, Lukic, saved a penalty in the fixture at Old Trafford. But Bailey can't match that. And Leeds United take a 2-0 lead in the 76th minute. Applause from the Leeds supporters. Kevin Hurd's 8th goal of the season, and the rest of the ground, which seems to be populated by Manchester United supporters, is suddenly pretty silent. Joe Jordan is offside. To be fair to Manchester United, or their supporters, it didn't take them too long to find their voices again. There's been a great deal of fizz about Dave Sexton's team, but not exactly of vintage proportions. His side is going to finish in runners-up position in spite of this result. Well, in the end, it proved to be but a sideshow to the main event. But a thoroughly entertaining sideshow for all that, which has been enjoyed particularly by the Leeds supporters in a crowd of a little under 40,000. A good end to a disappointing season for the home team and a disappointing end to a very good season for the away team. 2 goal scorers, Parlane and Hurd. And Manchester United will come off to know that, in fact, the result didn't count in the championship battle. Liverpool had already made sure of that by beating AstonVilla.